Alright, willkommen zurück zu Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Das letzte Mal sind wir stehen geblieben, nachdem wir uns hier eingeschlichen haben und den Professor retten müssen. Oh, Monster. Durchlocked. Okay, wir müssen auf alle Fälle zum Forschungslabor. Jesus Christ, das ist Hörner. Oh, I know them. So they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like a regular soldier though. They're probably a special force here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder that they're so tough. So is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely. But if you try to take them on here, we're going to have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we get swamped by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the window. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher. Oh, jackpot. Huh? I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is great help. On behalf of this intelligence division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Ah yes, you and he were friends if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him actually, although we've yet to pin him down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know, not that I tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If, perchance, the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Orbman, or the Gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquire something that bizarre. I imagine myself would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free. I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale. I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come that on, when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none ever before seen. Not interested? Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her. You threaten her to get me? Tut, Captain Amathea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. So, you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this Black Orbman that can shut down orbital power? See, so that's your plan, is it? Pardon me? Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants an interruption. No, it's alright. Give me your pardon, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Gransel. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to it, Professor, and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen, nameless unknown rebels. Stress that fact and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight! As you wish. So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what's that all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard is involved. And there he goes. Grand plans, but what will come of them? Flieg schneller weg. Wir müssen weitermachen. Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the windows are no-go, we have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua? Hey, you listening? Esther? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's get a move on. I really wanted to be part of the grand operation. But no, I'm left here guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dreams, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops. I suppose you're the Colonel's fan and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. But it can't be. Agate Krosner? You're too damn slow. Au. Sheesh. Wie viel machen normal an? Ja. Critical. Jesus Christ, könnt ihr mal aufhören? Du machst ein Lateara. Na, ein Latear sollte reichen im Moment. Du setzt ein Tiara auf Agate ein. Sehr schön. Du greifst ihn an. Du genau. Natürlich verfehlt. Au, kannst du mal aufhören? Das tut voll weh. Du greifst ihn an. Du hast Critical. Das heißt, du darfst angreifen. Yes. Au.
Care for a rematch?
No, we don't care. Bring nicht viel. Ha! Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's not good to carry a grudge, you know? Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible. Right. So you're back. Enough! I told you I don't want any... Oh, hi, Grandpa! Tita? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. This isn't a dream? And you lot... Hey, Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. The factory chief, Murdoch, asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually smacked in here. Sneaked. So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man, sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. You don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that at least you have a head like a chicken. Say that again, you geezer! Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Oh, no, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassis mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always talking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Professor, we have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the couple unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools would just misuse it again. Understood. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the Black Orb Man. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method. Which means that these fools will be able to cause what phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. Oh. I'm sorry, Sir Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done anything differently. Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Idios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't had any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. You think we'll just let you escape? Yes, yes, please. Oh, no. What's that? Guess the jig is up. Jesus Christ! It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, man. Platoons on 1 through 4 will go to the Escher port and the decks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. So viele Soldaten. Grab, here comes the soldier. Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the Escher port on the docks. The major knows what he's doing. What else would you expect from a CO of a Fort Defense Regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Okay. Goes from the shot. Bevor ich irgendwas mache und irgendeinen Fehler begehe. Das ist ja noch nervig, ey. Ups. Ja. Und blind. Die haben nicht so viel. Wir müssen halt nur den Opi beschützen. Where to go? Gehst du bitte da weg, Opi? Jesus Christ! Oh, okay, die machen null Schaden. Okay, die könnten auch rein theoretisch alle platt machen.
Alright, we're good to go.
Nur 3. 3 Erfahrungspunkte. Ist die Mühe nicht wert. Aber sie geben weiß 2 Punkte. Damn it, we're in trouble. The last one seems to have alerted the other soldiers. Let's withdraw to the research area for now. Are those soldiers going to be alright? Don't sweat it, they're just unconscious. Anyway, the less fighting we have to deal with, the better. We have to avoid the soldiers while we look for another way out. I'm sorry? Das war nicht meine Absicht. Wir sind jetzt im Kommandozentrum. Ja, die sind alle verschlossen. Solange ich da nicht durch. Ja. Hey, don't you think it's awful noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out! Nobody! Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever. This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Haken Gate. Huh? What? You! You guys are... You those punks from before! Oh, long time no see? Okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handing a pole air for brains. Gee, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. Assuming you know these folks? They're the cowboy sky bandits. They hijacked the airliner. I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 miles per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time for asking about that kind of stuff. No, wait just one damn minute. Why are you braces here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry you intruded. No fair! You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here! That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the man in black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up is one of his accomplishments. And maybe Mayor Dalmor was used in a similar fashion. And yet I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. Well, we talked to the cowboys. Hey, did you find them? Oh, no, I searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is the headquarters. While we are there, we can report to the major that we've got one over the place with a fine-tooth comb. I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. You don't have a choice. You might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yeah, it sounds familiar.